what Bhargav Phytolab is, and what are our product portfolio. So Bhargav Phytolab has its manufacturing plant in Rajasthan, Bhiwadi, which is the Asia's largest plant with the largest production capacity. It has 3,000 plus product portfolios we make, and with advanced formulations of patents, drops, mother tinctures, dilutions, biochemic, biocombination, SRTTs. We have our exports in 45 plus countries, and all the international and national products are manufactured in our Rajasthan plant, and they are exported from there itself to various global presence. And therefore Bhargav Phytolab has very much a very strong and very effective global presence around the world. Coming to our product portfolio, we are a proud manufacturers of mother tincture, dilutions, biochemics, biocombination, SRTT, patent products, syrup, drops, food supplements, pellets, and also few of the ethical tablets we have. And the major important part for our proud is that we are working on the vision of Dr. Samuel Hahnemann, who has who had a thought to establish homeopathy worldwide and give and touch million lives with providing safe, effective, and natural treatment. And with this, Bhargav Phytolab always ensures its quality, that its quality should be maintained. And we have 7 GMP certifications from around the world, and plus our import and export licenses, and we are globally accredited with a key strength in 40 plus countries. And today we would like to also introduce now I would like Dr. Neeraj Sivaj to take the webinar ahead, and with his knowledgeful and informative presentation which he has prepared. And at the end we will request Dr. V.N. Rastogi sir to present his case study. And so Dr. Neeraj, over to you.
Yes.
Yes.
Listening to me?
Yes, sir. You can share your screen, sir. I'm stopping mine.
Okay. Let's show me my. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everybody. Hello?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Yes, okay.
Sir, let me share your PPT. I have it. I will share it from my end.
Just share.
No issues. Yes. Yes, sir. The PPT is visible now, sir.
There is suppressed discharge that is influences causing rheumatism and its homeopathic treatment. I am Dr. Neeraj from Meerut, MD homeopath, just giving some vast knowledge about it. Suppression of disease is the removal of external symptoms of disease by external mechanical, chemical, or topical treatment or by many means of powerful drugs given internally in massive dosage. This having a toxic effect but not true curative action. As you know, H. Roberts says the one thing we should always bear in mind and should hold as allow the force to express itself in its own chosen way when it is deranged, the administration of physiological dose. Carry on. Suppression and palliation of disease. Everybody you know about it. Removal of external symptoms of the disease by external mechanical, chemical, or topical treatment. In our modern science, you know very well, the disease only suppressed by powerful drugs and by means of external topical applications. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And there are two types of suppression. It is a type of suppression caused by natural external factors that suppress the normal functions of the vital force in the body. Example, menstruation checked by extreme cold, bathing, low.
So your video has stopped.
So,
Dr.
yes,
Neeraj, you are not audible.
yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now you're audible.
Audible?
Yes, sir. Now you're audible.
Okay, okay. Friends, you know very well, as the modern science of allopathic, there is suppression of every disease. Most of the disease suppressed by powerful drugs and external applications of the powerful topical applications. Okay. As you know, the cases when the suppressing affect profoundly individual but extending their influences to the next generation through the effect of a nursing mother. In a chronic disease, Hahnemann says that the primary manifestation of SORA, that is the artificial suppression, you know everyone, just study about here. Artificial suppression by external application, artificial suppression by harmful internal treatments, that is powerful drugs, artificial suppression of natural secretions of the body, artificial suppression by surgical removal of the disturbing organs. Emotion suppression, that is grief, anger, the suppression of strong emotions. Physical suppression, that is menstrual flow is stopped by physical shock. The most frequent form of suppression is through drug medication, either locally or internal. Suppression of the discharges such as chaff, diarrhea, causes rheumatism. You know very well. Everyone you know. Okay. We need to keep in mind the goal of cure, as Hahnemann in the first paragraph of the organon says, our highest and is a gentle, rapid, and permanent cure. With suppression, one or more symptoms disappear permanently, either quickly or slowly. The patient may continue to have other symptoms which may not have been considered to be the part of original disease or generally does not feel better. There is no evidence of a curative process. The patient may become immune to common infectious disease but may be increasingly susceptible to parasites. Often, although the patient seems physically improved, mental and emotional symptoms worsen. Eventually, after a period of seemingly good health, the patient becomes worse in some other functions, experiences a crisis, and other deeper and more serious symptoms appear. Vital organs are affected from use of suppressive medication. Removal of the skin symptoms will not cure by means of a surgery or topical ointment. After the skin symptoms have been suppressed, its new symptoms will appear in another form. So, my dear old doctors, you must know about it. Suppression is the main cause of all complex disease. Suppression is mostly my heteropathic or allopathic treatment, but it is also by inappropriate homeopathic treatment also. Environmental conditions may cause suppression. As a result of suppression, the disease is diverted into another part of the body. This is totally against Herring's law of cure. Suppression is not a good condition. Homeopathy believes in psychosomatic cause of disease. Suppression of emotions is responsible for all sorts of ailments like psychotic, psychoneurotic, and psychosomatic problems of the today. By identifying the emotional side of totality and the nature of suppression, the homeopathic physician can select a similar remedy. Hahnemann frequently discussed suppression. The following is merely a guide to some of the more important references to it in the organon. In aphorism 46, he said that a cause of blindness was brought on for 2 years after the suppression of his skull eruption. In aphorism number 59, he talks of suppressing coughs with opium. In its primary action, it suppresses continues to suppress it with increasingly strong doses of this palliative fever. Night sweats are added to the disturbances. In aphorism number 69, he states that the palliative remedy makes the vital form insensible to the natural disease. In aphorism number 185 to 206, he discussed at length with many examples the horrors of treating local disease using internal and external drugs in various dosage as a great folly and entire unhomeopathic treatment. In aphorism number 235, he discussed the pernicious effects of suppurative treatments of fever. In aphorism number 276, he discusses against the ill effects of high dosage in local disease. In aphorism number 276, he discusses against the ill effect of high dosage in local disease. In aphorism number 285, he discusses the ill effects of suppressing skin eruptions with local applications. Likewise, in 289 aphorism, he returns to the discussion of various forms of suppressive events and practices, treatment of suppressed cases. My dear doctors, case taking is the main source to identify any form of suppression in the patient's life. The inquiry into the past and present and the treatment history will help the physician to identify any sort of suppression in the case. The physician, with his high knowledge of pathology, surgery, and allied subjects, can easily judge whether the present conditions of the patient is curable or not. The curable cases can be treated with the curative simillimum remedy, and doing so both present symptoms and the symptoms that were present at the time of suppression have to be considered. Appearance of the old symptoms, suppressed symptoms, is a good sign in the follow-up. It indicates that the administered remedy is correct. No medicine should be administered during the period of homeopathic aggravation. Can't wait and watch. Approach might prove curative in future. My dear doctors, there are so many repartees in homeopathy. I would like to discuss about some main repartees, Pathak repartees, canned repartees, and there are some main symptoms which are discussed under these repartees, जैसे कि vomiting, urticaria, suppressed form. There is urticaria first grade medicine for this. Bones, exostosis, suppression, each of after their sulfur medicine for this. Anxiety from suppressed sexual desire, staphylococcus and connivance are the main medicines for this. Lilium take. sadness from suppressed sexual desire, conayam. From suppressed sexual desire, jingamet. Hair fall in spots from sexual desire, area. One more thing I want to say about it, when there is suppression of cough from taking cough syrup, acid force is the best medicine for treatment for alopecia areata. Next. Abortion from suppressed grief, ignatia, netromutes, eruption, psoriasis after grief or suppressed emotions, area, element from writing left-handed, suppression of area, suppression of milk from anger, chamomilla, anxiety from suppressed eruption, megatherium, dullness of mind and suppressed eruption with pain all over the body, and insanity, madness, suppressed eruptions, casticum, hypersal, baratacum, gingamet, antimplant, arsenic album, belladonna, stramonium, pulsatilla, sepia, calcarea carb. All these are the medicines which can be thought about it. Neurological complaints from suppressed eruptions, cupromet, casticum, cicuta, gingamet. One-sided paralysis from suppressed eruptions, posticum, dulcamara, lachesis, soranum, sulfur, and hippocul. Yes, my dear doctors, you must know about all these things: sleeplessness from suppressed discharges, lachesis, hysteria after suppression of discharges, asafoetida, and lachesis. Inflammation of brain from suppressed discharges, ear discharges, and stramonium. Face pain after suppressed coryza, calibicrom. Hearing impaired, bad effects, deafness from suppressed discharges, lobelia inflata is the medicine. Remedy for that: epistaxis after suppressed piles, nux vomica, sadness from suppressed diarrhea, gambusia, ankle pain after suppressed gonorrhea. The medicines involving after taking the case history of the patients, the indicated remedy, manorinum, thuja, pain joints, rheumatic after suppressed gonorrhea, manorinum and thuja, clematis erecta, copiva, conayam, lycopodium, mercurius, phytolacca, and Pereira brava. Sciatica from suppressed eruptions, megatherium, knee pain after suppressed eruptions, sepia. Hence, the suppression is a crime against the human autonomy, where instead of curing the patient, more harm is done by diverting the curative process of the disease symptoms. Here, the simple curable disease present in the last important organ is forced to develop into a dangerous disease affecting the vital organs of the body. So, my dear doctors, first starting.
Done, sir? Dr. Neeraj, sir, you're on mute. Sir, you are on mute mode. We can't hear you. Till that time, I would request.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Now you're audible, sir.
Yes.
We were on references part. So you were on mute again. Your mode. Yes. Now you are.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, dear doctors, I want to discuss a case from हेलो
Yes, sir.
यस हाँ, तो अब एक केस हम आपसे डिस्कस करना चाह रहे हैं। ये केस एक ग्रामीण क्षेत्र से है और बहुत ही अच्छा रिव्यू इसका देखने को मिला है हमें। इसका इतना अच्छा रिजल्ट कि आप कह सकते हैं कि होम्योपैथी में इस तरीके का मैजिक भी हो सकता है। तो पेशेंट नेम इज सविता, एज 45 years, and she came to me suffering from severe ankle pain. Severe ankle pain, unable to move, restlessness in the night, and she told me she was doing work, she was washing her clothes in the daytime, and she got so sweat, so heavy sweat about her body. उन्होंने जाके किचन में एक गिलास ठंडा पानी पिया और उसके बाद से उनको घुटने में दर्द होना शुरू हो गया, एंकल में स्पेशली। After that, taking a case report, complete case, I was taking and making a good medicine. Rustox was given in this case, 30 power, only 3 doses was given, and SL placebo with respect to that. Next to me, and I was surprised. She was moving very nicely. She was moving very quite good. Hello?
Yes, sir. You're
network problem.
Audible.
आ रहे वॉइस आ रही है आपको?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
You're
okay, okay.
audible, sir.
Again, I prescribe him her placebo for 3 days. जब वो 3 दिन बाद आते हैं हमारे पास तो she was quite well, complete cure with Rustox 33 doses only. Okay, and
Hello, sir. Yes.
हेलो।
Yes, sir.
जी, और मैं एट लास्ट आप सभी से सभी को चाहूँगा कि ये जो बेस तैयार किया है फाइटोलैब इंडिया ने, RSVP कंपनी के जितने भी ऑर्गेनाइजर, जो भी ऑर्गेनाइजर है, इतना अच्छा सेटअप उन्होंने दिया है कि ये एक शुरुआत है और आगे आगे मेरे ख्याल से काफ़ी अच्छा आप लोगों का प्रोग्राम ये रहेगा। ईश्वर से हम यही प्रार्थना करेंगे कि आगे भी आप इसको अच्छे से मैनेज करें और बढ़ाएं ताकि होम्योपैथी का जितना भी विकास हो सके मैक्सिमम। ठीक है
जी।
तो
सर मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहती थी।
यस
सर, आप रस्टॉक्स पे कैसे आए, वो थोड़ा सा आप उस पे कैन यू पुट सम लाइट?
yes there was suppressed perspiration only and restless during the night. That was the main symptom of her lady.
Okay.
और
सर आप
बताइए।
और इंटरेस्टिंग केसेस और शेयर कर सकते हैं?
अभी मेरे पास नेक्स्ट मीटिंग में मेरे ख्याल से शेयर करेंगे। और बाकी आप यदि चाहते हैं तो 9319292900 पे आप कर सकते हैं। उस पर काफी सारे केसेस पड़े हुए हैं, वहाँ पे भी आप
जी,
डिस्कस कर सकते हैं। ठीक है,
थैंक यू सर।
ओके।
So yes, sir. So that was a well and very good informative session on the topic suppressed discharges. And if any doctors has any doubt, you can please ask Dr. Neeraj sir. Meanwhile, I would introduce our new member of Bhargav Phyto Lab, Dr. Neha Singh. She has joined us as medical advisor to Bhargav Phyto Lab, and